Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are covering a couple of mod updates. So we've got stuff to look at from Absentia for a bit of a change, David Rosa, DB, and KTO. So make sure to watch till the end and stick around to see all of those. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, it helps me out an absolute ton. Anyway, let's just get straight on to this video. So, starting with Absentia Acro, they have done part of a TLC, not the full one. Normally I'd wait, but since I don't know how long it will be till the next part of this TLC comes out, I thought I may as well just cover it. So, we have got brand new skins, we've got brand new texture updates, a new subspecies, but also a lot of new animations. So let's just get straight into this and have a look at the new stuff. Here's the new sit down animation. Oh, I like that. Then we've got the new sleep animation. Trust me, it looks different. It's not just the yawn. Look at that. It rolls over. It's adorable. And then whilst we're here, we'll have a look at the new subspecies, which is where is it? Where is it? There it is. This one, Dominum. It's supposed to be off the Dominion Giga. I think it looks cool, okay? I think that looks okay. Then we also have some new skins and also some reworked of the old skins. So I'm just gonna scroll through them. I believe this is a brand new skin. The Skink skin is the new one. They've reworked Water Dragon. I like that one a lot. But yeah, they've done a bit of a cool quality of life update with this thing. They've also changed a few of its stats and animations for attacks. They've removed the Ravager Sense and the Parry. Parry will be coming back. It will be renamed to Brace for Impact, but currently that is gone. Anyway, let's have a look at the new headbutt animation. Here we are. I think that's pretty cool. Like, okay, that's pretty cool. Uh, what does it look like when you're moving? Alright, it doesn't break. That's good, that's good. We also have a new walk animation. Let me get out of this bush. So here is the walk. This is like X or Z walking, however PC players call it. A new trot animation. Obviously new headbutt, new brace for impact, but I can't show one of those. Then we also have a new broadcast, which replaces the yawn emote. So not this thing up here, but if you scroll all the way down to there, you'll find it here. Ooh, man, that looks good. That looks good. It cuts off a little early, but I think that's really good. There's also a new friendly animation. Let me do that. Yeah, okay, that's much nicer. Kind of reminds me of some of the vanilla dinos. How it's not completely different, but it is much better. We also have a new drinking animation. It does do a little shake. I did try it out before, so it does a little wiggle. Let's see if you guys can see the wiggle. There you go. Look at the little wiggle. I love it. Uh, anyway, it also has new crouch walk. You've already seen the new sit animations and a bit of a new a swim animation. It has a new swim animation. So let's have a look at the crouch. Uh, the crouch idle is also changed, so it kind of takes a bit of a step forward as well as having its mouth open a bit. Its head's jittering a little. I think that's just because it's on so many roids. This thing is a roided up acro. But this is the new crouch. It's got some bounce to it. I like it. The new swim animation, here it is. I'm not sure how different it is, but I can tell it's not the same. I'm just not sure about how different it is. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let me drink, and go through the new stats with you. God, that was so hard to say. Anyway, so reduced combat weight from 6,250 to 5,500. Reduced turn radius by 5%. They've set the sprint speed to 875, set the trot speed to 430, set the bleed heal rate to 0.03, poison and venom heal rate 0.02, paralysis and toxin heal rate 0.01, both of them, and the health recovery has moved to 1.7, which is a lot. They've also changed some of the damages on some attacks. So the knockback and damage on the tail attack has been adjusted to 5 knockback and 15 damage instead of 10 and 5. They've also set the bite damage from 65 to 55, so it no longer bites harder than T-Rex. So that is part 1 of Absentia Acro's TLC. Hopefully we can get more. But anyway, on to the next mod. Alright, here we are with KTO's Pyrinosaurus. Not too much has actually changed with it, but they've done some small updates and tweaks. So, first of all, the sound cue for brace has been made to be more clear. That's this thing's block. They've also removed the charge ram and removed rampage, so you can no longer run and charge through people anymore. Little buggers. I know a lot of you KTO Pyrinosaurus players could do that a lot. They've also replaced battering ram with a leg slot ability similar to Styraco's, and they fixed the brace ability not being cancelable. So this one, you wasn't able to cancel it. So you see how I held it down and it didn't last the whole thing? Yeah, you can kind of choose to cancel it now. They've also reduced headbutt and shoves drag, so that should be quite, a bit better. Let me actually equip shove because I forgot to. So there's shove. Here is the headbutt, and here is shove. It's just kind of a smaller headbutt that pushes you forward a bit. Those both had pretty bad drag. It was quite noticeable, but now that's gone. And here is battering ram. They said they've changed it. I haven't actually had a look at it, but here it is. Okay, no, battering ram. Oh, okay. No, okay, it has changed. I thought that was the same because it was, a little bit of a wind up. I believe as far as the attack goes, it still does exactly the same as what it does before, but we'll read it anyway. Wind up a headbutt attack and release for a quick forward boost while. Oh, that's what we saw. While dealing damage and fracture, release it early will make you perform a delayed attack. While charging the attack, you take 25% less damage to the front of your body. Okay, let's charge it fully. How far does it make you go? Oh god, okay, it pushes you a good 2 body lengths. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I don't play KTO Pyrino too much, but these are some nice little updates and tweaks. They're quite nice. I like them. Good job, KTO. Good job. Alright, so now we're on to the DB section. This is more of a quick fire round between a couple of their mods rather than individually. First of all, they've fixed the diet on the Acro, DB's Acro. So this diet was making you spawn in with less hunger, which it shouldn't do, but now it shouldn't at all. It should, keep your hunger the same. They've also added some new emotes, so we're going to go through those. Here is the male display. Look at it. I love it. It's got like little aeroplane arms. Reminds me of the Kano. I love it. And then we have the female one. I won't lie. The female one is not that interesting. Like, it's cool. It looks nice, but it's not that interesting. And then we have this one, which is like a second one of this. There you go. They also fixed the bug on that one because that one used to send you a group invite like this one. But luckily they fixed it. They've also changed the DB Giga's run speed, so it was supposed to be this the entire time, but it was for some reason less. So it was to be 800. Now it is. It used to be 785 for some reason, even though they didn't want it to. Then they've also changed the Orcnus Orca to have the exact same turning stat as Mosasaurus. So, for any of you Orca players, me, some of you guys out there as well, that thing should be, very similar to Mosa. It also should not have that problem of tail riding Mosa too easily, because now they have the same turning. So that should be much better, much more balanced. Mosa is officially basically the Orca, but stronger and slower. Anyway, on to the next mod. And for the final mod of this video, the little Capraucus, Capra, whatever you want to call it. This thing is a wild little mod. They've done a lot of updates to its stats and a few tweaks of how it works. So, they've tweaked the health recovery and stamina recovery stats to match other two slots. I think Capra was a bit unbalanced because it could heal really quickly. Then they've purged some subspecies code from Sarcosuchus. Apparently, it had some code from Starco left over, so that's gone. They've also reduced the max health to 550, added Big Game Hunter and to the following, or whatever they've written in the patch notes. They've added stuff to Big Game Hunter. Reduces damage taken on the osteoderms by 20%. And it also uses Sarco. Okay, so this isn't actually a new thing. It has always been here because it uses Sarco's code again. But now it's actually a visible passive, okay? But it has always been there, so that's good. Hopefully they've not done something silly like add it again, which would make it stack twice, which would make it 40%. Hopefully they've not done that. I don't think so. They're pretty good modders. Then then they've also increased the headshot damage, a minor turn in place nerf. So I don't know, any of you Capro mains, Let me know, is this any worse? They've also reduced liquidations damage to 55, so that's this bite, that one. However, its multiplied to damage when wet, or whatever, the wet buff, has been increased to 50%, so overall it'll do more, I guess. They've also reduced the damage on the Armor Crusher bite, this one, from I think it was 100 damage, which was wild, by the way, to now only being 90. So Capraucus should be a little bit more of a slightly more balanced monster. I'm not going to call it balanced, mainly because it does so much armor piercing and then it hits Apex is really hard for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but anyway. Small little land croc, funny little crocodile. I like it. I like it. He looks funny. He looks like a happy guy. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope some of the mods you guys have wanted to see some updates from have been updated. Maybe if they haven't, let me know down in the comments. What mods do you think should be updated next? Obviously, there's a lot of them in the game. We're still waiting for even more. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care, ladies and gents, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.